I regret nothing. Welcome to the Running with Scissors I Regret Nothing podcast.
Number 30, boys. Number fucking 30. And we have a new guest. We have a new guest for number 30.
Wow.
Fresh from the French Alps, living in Japan.
The Japanese Alps.
Mathieu Goul.
That is I. It is I.
He's one of our
What's up,
3D
guys?
artists. This is Matty.
I'm the worst one.
He's the worst one. He's so bad that we tried to bring him on staff full time, and he told us to go fuck ourselves.
I did.
But it's fine. It's fine. We don't need him. We've got other people that will work for less. And, you know, that's just kind of the way it is.
Maybe one day.
That's just the
Never
way
say
it
never.
is. I will never say never. But he's here. He came in. You know, it's, what time is it there right now?
How about 4 a.m.?
4 a.m. Have you slept yet?
Nope.
Pedro, what time is it there?
Let me see. Almost 7.
7 p.m. We really
Almost.
are a time zone spanning podcast these days.
All right.
We're just
The sun
all over
never
this
sets.
fucking map. What'd you say?
The sun never sets.
The sun never sets on the I Regret Nothing podcast.
And it
Yes.
never rises ever.
That is very
No.
deep, Steven.
Yeah.
I regret not sleeping though, but that's fine.
Hey, you
You're
surely
only-
got nothing.
You know who you look like right now? You look like Rob Van Winkle.
Who's that?
Vanilla Ice.
Well, I'll look it up.
You look a
I hope
little
it's
bit
not
like
that bad.
Vanilla Ice right now. Have you guys not
Going
seen
to look
Vanilla
it up
Ice
now.
recently?
Recently, no.
Yeah. Well, you look like him. So if you guys want to Google that, be like,
Thank you.
Rob Van who?
holy shit, he does look like Vanilla Ice.
How
How much did you guys sink into Doji? Somebody asked that. I bought $500 worth today.
Oh my god, I see him. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm ruined.
Yeah, it's okay. To the extreme, rock the mic like a vandal, light up the stage, wax chunk like a candle. Matthew Gwalt. How do you say your name, by the way?
Guo.
Ghoul.
Guo. But most people who don't know how to pronounce my name, they say Gualt. And
Gwalt.
yeah, but the L and T they are silent, so
Can I call you
Gwalt.
Grogu?
Gwalt
Guo.
like Grogu.
Yeah, it's Matthew
Grogu.
Grogu.
Matthew Grogu. That is it. Yeah.
Matthew Grogu.
Oh,
Nice.
God. This fucking
We got you a
clown.
nickname.
Well, it's either this or Vanilla Ice. So
Yeah, well, just remember, to the extreme.
ISG.
To the extreme. We released a big update the other day, guys. I don't think we've, this is our first podcast since. I mean, I did a little stream, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you guys about it. Everybody here put in some hard hours on the Wednesday update. See,
Hard
I
hours.
won in time with that. I eventually won. We ended up calling it Wednesday.
We tried to call something else. I tried.
Pedro tried
Wednesday
really hard.
State.
Yeah, he doesn't like clean butts.
No, I don't like clean black.
No,
Blah, blah, blah,
no,
blah.
It's
no.
almost like you have some influence over the company and what we do.
I mean,
Some
it's
of
not
it.
like it's not like this is my 20th year on the job.
We're so
Wow.
new to this.
Yeah,
Wow.
I started at the end of 2001, so here we are, year 20. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that it's gone on this long. I
Congratulations.
remember
by the
I
way.
quit my job selling cell phones at a store called Gotta Go Wireless to start working at Running with Scissors. And I remember my buddy, who was my manager at that store, who had just brought me in because they shut down another store I was working at. You know, he thought I should be like all like super bow down to him because he brought me in. And then like 2 months later, I was like, hey, I got another job. And I left, and he was like, what are you going to be doing? Oh, no, doing this video game stuff, traveling all over. And he's like, oh, cool. When that ends, just give me a call, and we'll bring you back here. Last
That's nice
laugh,
that you have a
bitch.
plan B.
Last laugh, bitch. Now he paints my house.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
he
Whoa.
owns a paint company, and he's not in cell phone sales anymore.
Gotta Go Wireless sounds like a store that would be in Postal.
Yeah, and their
Yeah.
little jingle was like, gotta go, wireless. I don't even remember. It was something like that.
It's kind of
It
catchy.
was one of those
Bit of a
jobs where I
jingle.
got my first and last false sexual harassment allegation. True story. I can't say it was false because obviously everybody at that company talked like a fucking vile, disgusting human being, including all the women. But the girl that did it to me, we were going to fire her because she was terrible. And somehow she found out, and then she went and filed sexual harassment on me, even though she was worse than all of us. And yeah, that didn't particularly go well because I didn't react very well to that as a 19-year-old. But she didn't win that. She didn't win that case because she was lying.
What a bitch.
No, she's just stupid. But yeah, she's a bitch. So probably shouldn't be talking about this on the podcast, but that's something that
There we go.
happened in my life.
How are you going to be president now?
Well, I just have to run as a Republican. It's
That's
pretty
true.
easy.
Right.
Yeah. There is a place for everybody in politics now. Literally anybody. Literally
Well,
anybody. If you can
literally.
say to kids that live through a school shooting that you are liars and full of shit, you can be in politics now. If you can
And
say
you already,
to parents that lost children in an elementary school shooting, you can be in politics now.
But you're a mayor already, so that's fine.
That's true. I'm a mayor of a fictional town that has got all kinds of problems, but real world problems like piles of poop across the border and a battle between toilet paper and bidets.
Right.
Unclean asses.
See how influential I am? I have an entire day of the week in our new multi-million-dollar video game dedicated to bidets.
That's amazing.
That's like a huge victory. And when we did some of the tweets after it came out, and obviously I used the word bidet a lot, like when's bidet, and Tushy, the brand Tushy, actually saw it and commented on our post, and they were like, "Whoa, is that a Tushy?" on the big toilet that's on the mayoral estate. So
Right.
Spuddy Wesker, actually I'm talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene. So if you want to look up Marjorie Taylor Greene, you can see who I'm talking about. But yes, obviously she was influenced by Alex Jones. She is a moron of epic proportions, and she happens to be in the United States Congress.
Oops.
Yeah, huge
Whoops.
idiot. And I don't mean like I disagree with her politically, idiot. I mean like fucking idiot, okay? Like, just look into it, okay? Anyway, we don't need to talk about that anymore. When's Bidet out now? If you bought Postal 4 and you have been waiting for the next day in the game, it's out now. That brings us to a little more than halfway done with the game.
Yep, just 2 more.
Yay.
Just 2 more days and then time spent making all those days a little more fun and polished.
Polish those turds.
I am getting...
More dick shits.
Yeah. You know, when you
More
work on a
bidets.
game for as long as we have, you got to keep playing it. Oh, God. I don't want to play Postal 4 anymore. Just kidding. I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm still not sick of it.
No.
Yeah, I played almost
I'm
every
sick
day,
of Postal
so.
2. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, Postal 2 is...
When's that coming out?
I'm still not out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm not sick of? Postal 3, because I didn't play it enough to get sick of it.
Wow.
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 What about the Postal movie? Are you sick of it?
Yes, I saw that movie a lot. I had to like go to a bunch of different premieres when it was coming out across the country, and we like watched various cuts of it before it came out, and then just so many times. I still enjoy a good watch through of it, especially with somebody that hasn't seen it, that doesn't believe that I actually have a job. And I'm like, but no, there's this movie based on the game that I make. And they're like, oh, it's probably a piece of shit. And while it is a piece of shit, subjectively, it's still a
Some
$20
say.
million movie with real actors in it and is really based on our game.
And J.K. Simons.
Yeah. Lots and lots of that economy that we got going on now. So
Sequel
anyway,
coming soon.
yeah. Actually, somebody texted me yesterday and was, Zach Ward actually texted me yesterday. And,
Nice.
you know, I think he's for years wanted to do more with that character because, you know, if you look at it from his perspective, that was that guy's big break. He's done a lot of things in his life. He's been in a lot of movies. He's been in TV shows, but it's always like, you know, one-off characters and small roles, or he gets killed real quick. And he finally got a leading man role, like a meaty male lead, like Tobias Funke would say on Arrested Development.
I mean, he did well in Titus.
Yeah, but Titus ended very quickly, and he didn't end up getting the platform he would have liked out of that show.
Yeah.
But Postal was it. I mean, that's a launching pad for an actor, right? Even if it's an Uwe Boll movie, like getting the leading role in a movie like that, like even if it's shit. And it just never went anywhere. So, and plus he didn't get to.
Other media is saying that film was terrible.
Oh, cool. Well,
Shows what they know.
yeah.
Oh wait, they're talking about the Max Payne movie.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
gotcha.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Thanks,
Okay,
Pedro. You
okay.
fucking pay attention to the chat, you fucking cunt.
I'm
So
sorry.
anyway, yes, Zach wrote me, and I think he wants to chat about something. I mean, we've done this a few times over the years. He definitely would like to do more, and we're like obviously interested in doing more. Like
Awesome.
streaming TV is like the big shits these days, and it's the perfect platform. And I think with this technology they're using for Mando, like it just makes filming shows that much easier and cheaper. You don't even have to have like real locations. You can just use a fucking sound and lighting stage for everything. So I don't know. You know, that's
You can just put him in the postal format and call it done.
No. I mean, who knows? You know, if we're just gonna keep adding different versions of the dude, we're gonna add Corkscrew maybe. We're gonna add Postal 3 dude maybe. We're gonna add John. Is that his
Mexican
name?
dude.
From Eternal Damnation? Actually, somebody asked me that the other day. They're like, "Can you put in the trench coat that John? Is that the main character in Eternal Damnation?" I never really played it.
I don't remember. It's
I
been a
think-
while
yeah, I think
since
it is
I
John.
played
Yeah,
it.
somebody asked if we could put his trench coat in the game. So, you know, maybe all these kinds of little Easter eggs down the line. But we did put in the Postal 2 dude outfit. Newer.
And the sexy outfits, which is best.
Well,
Yeah,
best
that's the best
postal
one.
best postal dude is trans postal dude, obviously.
Yes.
We are very progressive and forward thinking in our game development here at Running with Scissors, which is why we have the trans outfit for the postal dude. Are we going to get
Yeah.
canceled for that?
No.
Maybe. No, he's just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think we'll be fine. Dudenferder? What should we call him?
I like Dudenferder.
Dudenferder. Femme dude from April Fool's When.
Frankenduder.
I don't get it.
Who doesn't want to be trans dude? So
I know. That's really the only way to play. And in third person so you can stare at his sweet butt.
and twerk.
And twerk.
And twerk.
Fucking, I'm getting
Can't work.
texts right now about, please tell me you sold all the rest of your GameStop shares. I did not.
So
I'm
You've
holding.
got diamond hands.
I'm going to check what it's at just because we're going to be talking about it here soon. Oh, it's down to
I've got
260
empty hands.
down to 280.
how are
cares?
people responding to Kenny so far?
I think they like her. They seem to like her. I've sold quite a few dolls.
Okay.
But you know, I don't know. I you know, it's one of those things. You got to give people time. Crotchy, I don't think Crotchy was so big right out the gate. So you know, we just got to let people marinate with that walking, talking vagina.
Yeah, people need to see what they can do with the vagina.
Yeah, I mean, my wife did voice it, so watch your fucking mouth. There you go. Cunny is my wife, who we've been calling Kinney for years because her name is McKinley. So it was a natural evolution from Kinney to Cunny. Just got to change one letter. But here's a funny story. When we were recording the lines for the doll, there was a line that she needed to say, which was "Pardon my queef." She did not want to say that. And like I kept telling her, like, unfortunately, the actor doesn't get to pick their lines. They just get to say their lines. And I'm like treating her like this piece of shit recording into the microphone. And she's like, fine, I'll say it. And she's like, "Pardon my queef." And I was like, no, you have to do it with some attitude. And she's like, I'm not recording that line. And I was like, yes, you are. So she finally gave it a little oomph. And I was like, okay, we'll move on. So she like kept recording all the lines and doing a good job. And finally we came back to it. I was like, okay, do the "Pardon my queef" now. She did a really good take of it. And she was like, I can't believe I fucking did that. So I sent them off to our sound guy. And then he added a nice little fart before it. So it's like, "Pardon my queef." And so when I finally showed her that line with the fart, she was like, I didn't make that fart noise. I was like, yes, no, you obviously did not. That was done in post. It's like arguing with Gary Coleman when he said he didn't record What You Talking About. And we're like, yeah, we know. You told us you wouldn't record it, and we sound edited you to say it. And he's like, well, I didn't think you'd really do it. It's like, well,
He got pissed off.
yeah, he wouldn't record "What You Talking About, asshole." He was like, I will say, "What are you talking about, asshole?" And I was like, cool, well, you have another line, which is, "Don't you know who I am?" So I'm just going to create it. He was like, okay, do it. And then years later, when he actually heard it while playing the game, he called me pissed off. Like, I told you not to use that line. And I was like, no, you told me you wouldn't say it. He's like, well, how'd you get it? And I was like, well, first you told me to take it from the show, which is obviously illegal. But I told you that I would sound edit you, and you said great. And that's when he's like, I didn't think you'd actually do it. It's like, yeah, no.
That's the best legal defenses. I didn't think you'd actually.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't say he was, top legal mind. Raphael wants to know where he can get prostitution in Tucson. I don't know, probably off Miracle Mile, somewhere down off the frontage road down near Congress. There's got to be some hoes walking around there. Some hoes in this house.
The offices of Running with Scissors.
Yeah. I am. Someone's supposed to come to the office and grab something from me. The guy that makes our shirts, actually, which I don't know if you guys saw. We got new monkey shirts. They're not press-on anymore. They are now screened on.
Ooh,
And since screening
Nice.
artwork that's intense is not done, they look very vintage because you can actually see the, I think, 7 different colored dots. It looks like when you look up close to like some RGB lighting, it's almost like you can see pixels on it. But they were super expensive, so please buy them.
You can be monkey.
Please buy monkey.
Be monkey. Please buy
I
monkey.
want to be monkey.
One of my favorite songs actually is from Ren and Stimpy, and it's called "I'm Gonna Be a Monkey."
Oh, it's not the Stinky Lo-Fi remix.
No, it's they swing by their tails with the greatest of ease. Those hairy lower life forms we call monkeys. They have so much fun when they play in the trees. Oh, how I'd like to be one of these. So I'm gonna be a monkey, monkey. See, I know the words, which is
That part of the
That's so
VOD is going to get
beautiful.
muted. It's going to get muted in the VOD for the DMCA violation.
well, I can't
Felt like I
find
was
that
watching
song.
Ren
I
and
can't.
Stimpy.
I can't find that song anywhere but YouTube. It's not on Apple Music, so I doubt we're gonna get fucking DMCA'd. And maybe I changed the key just a little bit to fit my vocal profile.
Beautiful baritone.
Thank you. Someone says,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Crotchy doesn't have a grudge against Cunny.
What?
Does
Why would
he?
Yeah, Cunny works for Crotchy Co. I don't understand why. Yeah, like Crotchy
Wait, does-
built her park.
Does Mickey Mouse have a grudge against Minnie Mouse?
Somebody just said I cringed. I made them cringe.
Good.
That's
Good,
why we
that's-
do this.
Exactly.
Are you
That's our
saying? Are you
objective.
saying that a doll of a vagina that talks didn't make you cringe,
I think it was
Or-
you singing, I'm assuming.
or maybe a mission where you pee pee on the poo poo to make it go away. That didn't make you cringe. I just love Civi's tweet where he was like, when Epic was making Unreal, I don't think this is what they had in mind.
Because of the piss.
What was the PP on the poo-poo?
Yeah, PP on the poo-poo.
PP
Cliffy B.
on the poo-poo. Hey,
Poo-poo on the
Raphael,
PP.
let's not talk about that. I don't want to talk about that white supremacy forum that showcased me that one time. It's
I hope
not a
CV
good
makes
thing.
Makes the Wednesday video soon. That could be good. I hope so.
Yeah, we wanted him to wait a little bit until we, fix a couple of key bugs.
Okay.
Unlike Cyberpunk, last night I actually finished it. I went home to play it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to finish it. I'm close. And when I went to boot it, obviously it had a 17 gig update. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, this is going to make the game better. And so I got into my save after half an hour of updating. And number one, the bug that I've had the whole game, which is just a visual bug, but I think I've discussed this. I have a body of Jackie, I think, or maybe the bald cop that you work with that wears the shaggy jacket. What's his name? Can't remember. Anyway, his crotch region is stuck in the video feed.
Oh.
So anytime the comm comes up, you either just see his crotch and a furry jacket, or you see like a face
In the
crotch. Yeah, it never went away. And I thought this update would fix that, and it did not.
Isn't there a deodorant
So,
commercial
that
like
was on
that?
purpose.
Yes.
But it's a feature. Mike.
It's a
Feature, not a
feature. Come
bug.
on.
Feature, not a bug. And they did update this a while ago. I made my character run around naked all the time, but when you can actually see your crotch, there's underwear on.
Yeah, that's prevention because of the children.
But when you go into the inventory screen and change your outfit, they're naked.
Yes.
So what's the difference
The game,
here?
the game is censored in Japan, so I can't see any nudity in the game. So
That's a shame because my V has some rockin'
They don't
hammers.
just do the little tiny black bar right on the mushroom head.
No,
No.
mine's a chick, okay, and I have the heart-shaped pubes on her.
I wish you did that. I just see underwear everywhere. Yeah. I
Can't
can
you
see the
just
boobs,
can't you
but-
just VPN your
But there is
your
a mod
computer
that fixes
outside
it.
of Japan?
Yeah, no, I could. Yeah. And
That's how
Japan
you
is the
jerk
only
off. I
country-
VPN outside of Japan. I play Cyberpunk and then I jerk off.
Yeah, exactly. I do this
Only
every
way.
day. Well, so the biggest bug I had in Cyberpunk is whenever I would drive a car, my character would be T-posing on the roof of the car every time.
Never saw it.
Yeah.
In third person?
Yeah, in third person. Yeah.
Well, that sounds aesthetic. I had only had aesthetic bugs for the most part until this latest update, and I got to the final boss, which is Atom Smasher, and I had to keep replaying it because it's not exactly the easiest boss battle. And the last time I played it, we were up on the top. I had killed a bunch of the Netrunners, and then he tried to smash through something and got stuck in it. And so I could just endlessly shoot him without him shooting me. So that's how I beat the game. And I'm okay with that because I don't give a fuck about being really good at games.
Jeez.
Me neither.
And then I played the hour-long ending.
Oh.
In space.
Hour-long
Spoilers.
ending in space. Yeah, it was not... I mean, it was cool story-wise, but it was very... I don't know. It was a little dull. For a game that wasn't particularly dull, the ending was pretty dull. That's what I
I
thought.
mean,
gonna-
there are plenty of endings.
Yeah, I figured there's more than
Right.
one.
I'm gonna wait 6 months
Really?
to replay the game, I think.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
I don't own it yet.
Ooh, Yaffe's so fucking hipster.
I saw the writing on the wall.
Do you not see his fucking... He's actually wearing the Brawny shirt right now, I just realized.
Yeah.
I'm the one wearing the mock Brawny shirt, but
Well, Brownie
he's
and
wearing...
Bounty are different.
What?
Aren't Brownie and Bounty different?
Bro, this is Bounty Hunter, okay?
Oh, okay.
Don't fucking talk to me about the
Get a
difference in
leather
paper
jacket
towels.
like me.
We've
Oh,
got
yeah,
Leather
nice.
Daddy, we've got the Brawny dude, we've got whatever you want to call me, and Vanilla Ice
Yep.
with his fucking gold chains.
I'm gonna hide the bling.
You're like a fucking professional baseball player right now. You got to wear your bling for the podcast.
I'm the skinniest and weakest.
Have we
football
even
player.
hit one topic?
Yeah, we talked about the newest update.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on. Postal 4. Get it. If you don't have it, just get it because we've released more than half the game. We spent a lot of time and money on it, and if you could just buy it so we can get some money back, that'd be great. WandaVision. Anybody watched it other than Pedro?
I watched the 2 first episodes.
Nice.
I'm the only one
first
who
two.
hasn't.
Yes, well, you're the hipster, so we know.
I'm gonna watch it. It's so great.
It is
I want
great.
to.
It's super
It's very
cool.
intriguing.
It's like
It's
watching.
really-
It's like watching like Avengers, but if David Lynch got a hold of it and did some like really wacko shit.
Yeah.
Although with the 4th episode, that veil's kind of lifted a little bit, and I don't think it has the same effect on me anymore. But it was still good. It just they sort
Well, I don't like sitcoms, but the way they use the sitcom topic in the show, I think they bring it in a clever way.
yes, but there's
I like
obviously
that.
a reason for it, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. There's a reason
Yeah.
for it.
They're not stuck in a sitcom.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
and I like
it
the
evolves with the episodes as well.
Right.
Yes, and Elizabeth Olsen is fucking hot.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of sexy scenes in this show, actually.
Yeah,
So.
agreed. So yeah, if you haven't checked out WandaVision, it's on Disney Plus, which Yaffe doesn't have because for some reason he can't afford $6 a month. He was hoping his grandparents or something would renew.
No, we're my siblings-in-law pay for the account. We tried to log in and it said, "Hey, sign up for a subscription." We were like, "Oh,
And you're like, ooh, $6. I can't do that.
we
By
felt
postal
too. We don't
force.
want to bug them."
By Postal Force, so Steven can watch WandaVision.
Yeah,
Please.
like
Yeah.
we're one sale short of
Just
Yaffe
one
being able to
sale.
afford
I
WandaVision.
own a hedge fund and Redditors put me out of business.
You were rich until
I
this
was.
week. You lost
Yeah,
billions. That's why you canceled your Disney Plus account.
basically.
Well, that doesn't explain why you didn't watch the first 2 episodes of WandaVision since it's 4
Yeah,
weeks old
still.
now.
I've been watching Narcos.
Oh, man, I am at least a season behind on that. I know it was good, but I am a season behind. It's good shit. Anyway, WandaVision, good shit. If you're like the Avengers, if you like that stuff, it's a little different. First episode might turn you off. It's like literally watching Bewitched.
Oh, the first episode turned me on, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. I mean,
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying if you're just like strictly
It's
this
not hard to
person
do.
that's into these like squeaky clean Avengers movies, the first episode you'll be like, what am I watching? And then it's
Yeah, but I
I mean,
think
that's the magic of it because you're trying to understand what's happening.
okay. Well, I'm
It's
just
so
telling you,
weird.
like, David Lynch doesn't make the most popular stuff on earth because it's not spoon fed to you. Okay, people need shit spoon fed to them.
well, I think it's gonna bring a larger audience because the hardcore Marvel fans are gonna stick with it, but it's gonna bring people who like sitcoms and people who are like curious about watching stuff on Disney Plus. So
Yeah, I think the latest episodes, which I haven't seen yet, the 4th episodes, I think that's where things start to unwrap.
Unfold.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
unfold.
veil is lifted.
Yeah,
if you will.
I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers. please.
Kat Dennings is in it, and
Yes.
what's the guy that played Kim Jong Un? He's in it too.
Joe Biden is in
Does she
it.
play the same character? Wasn't Kat Dennings in the Thor movies?
I don't know.
She was in Two Broke Girls.
I thought she was in one
She
of the
was
Thor movies.
in the 40-year-old virgin. I don't know if she was in the Thor movie. In this, she plays like someone that works at Sword.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even
Some
seen all the
fake
fucking event.
feelings.
I haven't even seen all the Marvel movies. So sometimes like they show a character which you're obviously supposed to know who they are, and I'm like, I don't
Ooh.
know. I don't know who you are.
I'm
Vince
a-
wants us to talk about China has invented
China.
a new COVID test, and it supposedly is a rectal swab.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I feel
Who
like
posted the instructional diagram?
probably Vince.
That was probably Vince. Yeah.
As somebody that's gotten a lot of COVID tests in the range of 30 to 40, not because I'm a hypochondriac, but because I didn't want to kill my parents, I probably would not say no to a rectal swab. I mean, I am
little-
almost 40. I've
little
had
higher.
prostate exams. I just had surgery on my prostate. So a little swab up your ass, not a big deal.
You're
No.
no longer a virgin.
Because I will
used to
tell
take,
you, in my 30 plus COVID tests, the last one, which is the one where I actually had COVID, it was the deepest nasal swab I had ever gotten, and it was fucking horrible. The chick sticks it in, keeps going, and then starts turning it, and then leaves it there. And she's like, leave it there for 10 seconds. And I'm like, and then she took it out, and I was like, oh, thank God. And she's like, other nostril.
Whoa,
Son
they
of
did
a
both.
bitch. It's like getting both nipples pierced, right? You already get one, and you're crying, and you're like, oh, that hurts so bad. And they got to do the other one. Not that I've ever done that, because I haven't. But I did have my dick pierced one time.
You did?
I did. Now I just pee out of 2 holes permanently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fun.
I've thought about looking into getting it like sewn up or cauterized or something. Because
Forked.
yeah, just need a little hole.
You get a double tap.
Yeah, well, it does force me to wash my hands every time I pee because I pee on my hands every time I pee. So
Wah, wah.
people
Dude, like-
just started washing their hands. I've been
But now
doing
you're
that
like
shit for years.
But this
So
this
you
way
just
you're
pee
like
on your hands like a funnel, and
No,
then
I plug it like a leaky bucket, and then it still gets on my hand, and I got to wash the piss off my hands.
you're like a human bidet.
yeah.
Mike J's bidets,
Yeah.
bro. Everything's based on every little story has truth to it. You know what I mean? I'm actually self-cleaning. When I pee, it sprays back and cleans my butt.
Nice.
That's how it works.
Nice.
My balls don't
Nice
get in the
feature.
way. When I
It's
pee,
the
my
water
balls.
cycle.
When I pee, my balls suck up into my body, and then the other hole.
Mike, you're the next step of evolution.
That's right.
I'm jelly.
Instead of our eyes working at night or our ears picking up, ultrasonic sounds, we're going to start peeing on our own butts to clean ourselves. That's the next step in evolution.
But we can save on toilet paper.
That's
Great.
what I'm saying. We are actually evolving to deal with the toilet paper crisis.
And it works.
What would I
Did
be
your
called? I'm not a Homo sapien. Like, what's the next evolution of the Homo sapien? Is it just a Homo?
Just
Or just
homo.
bidet.
You're just a homo.
Just a Homo bidapian.
Oh. No, that's an Easter egg right there.
Write it down. Write it down, Pedro. Do not forget the
Homo
word
enamensis.
Homo bidapian. Do not forget it at all.
I'll try not to.
So obviously this episode is titled To the Moon because we have been riding this rocket ship to the moon on GameStop. I hope
we're not.
I hope one of you bought a share.
We're not talking about honeymooners.
I wish I could, but I live in Japan and it's a pain in the ass, so I'm
Oh.
trying. I cannot go on Robinhood because it's US only, so.
Well, I'm not a stock guy. I don't play that shit. And a few weeks ago, my buddy was over. I'd gotten my yard redone. He was helping me out with something. And he was like, bro, you've got to buy GameStop. Actually, he starts the story with, do you know what's going on with GameStop? And I was like, oh, they're going out of business? Is that what you're talking about? And he was like, no. And he starts to try to explain this stuff to me. And I'm like, right over my head. I'm like, nope, I don't do that stuff. I have an IRA. I've got some mutual funds, but I don't touch that shit. It's not for me. I'm not a gambler. And he's like, no, man, you gotta buy some GameStop. So he sends me a link to Robinhood, obviously, and I go on it and I buy $1,000 because that's all it would let me buy.
Yeah.
New traders on Robinhood can only get $1,000. I would have bought more, but I could not. And I made a little bit of money. It's not like I've held it all. I've been selling it as it's been going up. I think I sold a bunch of shares at like $70. And now
Do you have diamond ends? Have the other thing, right?
Dogecoins.
I'm gonna buy some Running with Scissors shares, I think.
Yeah.
RWS coin.
Yep.
Postal
Yeah,
coin.
is our company
Postal
a
coin?
negative float?
The
I
coins.
don't know what any of this means. I think we're probably the most shorted game developer on the market because everybody would love for us to go out of business. So
Yeah.
if
Never.
anybody wants to buy stock in Running with Scissors, let me know. Maybe I'll do a, what is it called, an ICO? Is that
I don't know. You lost me there.
it's when you start a coin. It's when you create
Oh, dude coin.
crypto. Yeah, like dude coin, bidet coin, something
Crotch
like that.
coin.
Crotchy coin, cunny coin. Look at all these ideas that
Fiona
I'm giving
coin.
everybody here. Free ideas. Come to Running with Scissors, I Regret Nothing podcast. Get free money-making ideas.
Or a think tank.
So anyway, I bought this GameStop, $30, watched it skyrocket. It's been funny. It's been hilarious. But as a human being and as a not 1%er, it definitely pissed me off to no end to see what happened this week with all these pissed off hedge funds. Like, yeah, they lost billions. I get it. That sucks, man. When you play the do not pass line on the craps table and the person keeps fucking rolling for an hour, you lose a lot of money. That's the way it works. If you're going to bet against things and you're going to bet against a bunch of fucking kids, they're going to fuck you, okay? But yesterday, Robinhood and a couple other places pulled down the ability to buy the stock. Talk about a scam of epic.
For the safety of their investors.
Well, yeah, because Robinhood is like owned by Citron, which is one of the hedge funds that lost billions.
And they make most of their data selling revenue from Citadel.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? Like if the SEC stopped trading on GameStop, like I could see why that would happen. Like it's not right, but I can see it happening. For these apps to just arbitrarily stop selling stock because they're losing money on it. When they named their fucking app Robinhood.
Yeah, it's a bad name.
Very ironic. Bad name.
Yeah.
Hasn't aged well.
Yeah, I mean, like, they made the app so that the common man can buy stocks instead of having to be this big, rich person. And then we finally start actually Robin Hooding the fuck out of them. And they just say no.
And every time Elon or other big names tweet on Twitter, it fuels the fire even more.
Except when Ja Rule tweeted about it. Bro, stay the fuck out of anything, please. If anything, Ja Rule should have been like, short GameStop. And we would have been like, yes, we are not going to do that. Ja Rule.
Game Stonks.
Yeah, so now there's a bunch of, this isn't going to stop now, okay? Like, if you piss off the viral internet community, they're going to go after you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to keep happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only getting more and more powerful.
Yeah, and and you know what? That's fine because I actually have an inherent problem with the concept of shorting stocks. Like, go fuck yourself. That is so fucked up that they can just sit there and bet against companies in mass. They collude all day long. They short together. They short off of each other. And now they're shorting more shares than are available. And, like, fuck these people.
Well, the White House is
Assholes.
putting its hands on it, on the situation, on the case. So
Joe Biden's going to come put his hands on it.
he's gonna buy some
He's
stock.
on the shoulders right behind.
Probably
Give a
Janet
little-
Yellen. Janet Yellen's going to
grip.
deal with it. She's the she's the whatever we call the financial person, the
Treasury
treasury
secretary?
secretary. Yeah, whatever. I just I don't know. I made a little.
You just
money.
work here.
I just work here. I made a little money, not a lot, just a
Yeah.
little bit, but not too many days where you can turn 1K into a few K on a quick stock purchase.
That'd be nice.
More
Buy the
often than
postal
not,
coin.
you turn 1K into 0. That's usually what happens.
Right.
James Bond delayed yet again. I haven't even seen the last movie.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Did you see it yet?
Who put the?
People still watch James Bond movies?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the Daniel Craig movies. I saw the first one for sure. I saw Casino Royale.
I love Daniel Craig. He was great in Knives Out recently.
Yeah, he was good in Knives Out, but I think I'm over his Bond. You know who-
So
I'd like to
IO
see Terry
Interactive.
Crews. Terry Crews should be Bond. That's what I
Why
think.
not? Why not the what's his name from Pacific Rim?
Jax Teller.
No, the black guy.
Barack Obama.
No. Is it the guy that's playing Blade?
Is he playing Blade?
No.
Weasley.
No, Wesley Snipes played Blade. It's gonna be Mahershala Ali.
Oh, right. Yeah. that's
No,
not the
you're
guy from
thinking of
Pacific
what's
Rim.
his name? Fucking Charlie Ao. What was the name of the fucking guy? Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah, Idris Elba.
Yeah, I like the idea of Idris Elba, but then I'm like, James Bond should be funnier. And Terry Crews
Oh.
is basically the funny Idris Elba.
Would Terry Crews have to put on a British accent?
No, I think
'Cause
that's
that would be
I think
hilarious to me.
that's very nationalist. James Bond could be CIA.
I'd like to see that.
I want to see American James Bond. We can call him Jimmy
For
B.
for a while, they were thinking about having either Tom Hiddleston or Tom Hardy to play Bond. So for the next movie,
They're both too small, way too small.
Really?
right.
Those are small human beings. Why don't they make Ben Shapiro 007? Just find all these tiny men, little tiny short guys.
Bond destroys supervillain with
I mean,
facts
well,
and logic.
I guess we made what's his name? We made Tom Cruise be what was that one action hero he did?
In Mission Impossible? In
No.
Valkyrie?
It was a different.
Jack
yes,
something.
yes, that. Tom Cruise, Jack something, Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher.
Yeah, Jack Reacher in the books was like huge, big dude, and then Tom Cruise is like this little tiny dude.
Well,
You
you know
ever
what
saw
I'm
Jack
excited
Reacher?
about is the IO Interactive James Bond game they announced.
Oh, that's what Sebastian was talking about.
Yeah, I think the hype.
No, the
like
movie was also backed up too. So the new James Bond movie has been delayed a few times, I believe.
Yeah, it was supposed to be last spring.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No Time to Die is what it's called. And the new release date is... Okay, this article doesn't say.
November, I think, this year, September.
Well,
November.
that's fine. Everything's coming out. This Christmas season is going to be ridiculous for movies. There's just going to be so many movies that were backed up.
So
Netflix is doing that thing where they're going to release a movie every week. Right?
Yeah, I
really,
did. I
that's-
did see that. But actually, you know what? You know what I did watch? I watched the new movie that starred the guy that plays Mando. What's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh,
It was this
Wonder
like
Woman.
what?
Wonder Woman.
No, I didn't watch Wonder Woman. It was this
He's in it.
weird
Pedro
sci-fi
Pascal's amazing
movie.
as Wonder Woman.
It was this weird
Yeah.
sci-fi movie on Netflix.
Oh, We Can Be Heroes.
We Can Be Heroes. Really? Oh no, sorry, it's not.
No.
It's Prospect. Prospect. Prospect
he's
is
in that movie.
the shit. You should watch it. It's super cool.
Prospect.
It's kind of like watching
Moon.
Journey to the like that game. What is it called? Journey to the something planet.
Savage Planet.
Savage Planet. It's like that if it was a movie, but it was like
Really?
Yeah, it's super cool. It's only like him and this little girl and like a couple of other actors that show up every once in a while, but it's really awesome and it's on Netflix.
Did the aliens say Matt Garupa?
No.
No.
I don't even know if you see aliens in the movie. It's like
No.
I think they're there prospecting on this planet and they're trying to mine these little diamonds and they end up getting stuck there. Like the ship that's leaving like leaves forever. Like it was the last prospect there, and then it's about him and this little girl find their way home. It's pretty cool. So it's about this relationship with this like dickhead miner and some little girl. Not in a pedophilia way, but it's like a father way.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Interesting.
It's
Like in a God Bless America way.
yeah, that. And I think Jay Duplass is in it too, the Duplass brother. You know, those guys.
Duplicity.
They made Assembly Required, Assembly Not Required, something like that. I don't know. The guy from The League, Mark Duplass, you know who he is.
I know the Duplass brothers.
Okay. I don't need to tell you about them. Man.
I think Pedro Pascal is doing pretty good lately. Like he was
Yes.
the best part of Wonder Woman. So
Yeah, I keep like sitting down to watch it, and then I'm like, it's supposedly so bad.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that I think you have to go into knowing it's going to be kind of bad, and then just
Yeah, which is fucked
Enjoy
up
it.
because the first movie was so good.
it was okay. Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
obviously,
just watch it on the
comparison.
side. Do something and watch it on the side. I guess.
Just do literally anything else.
Most of the time, if you like the first movie, you ain't probably going to like the second one.
the
Sometimes
first
they
movie I
fuck up
thought was
something.
good, except for the squad of
Get those fingers away
tropes.
from me. Get
Yeah.
your hands off this wop. Hands off. Have a cunny day. Hey kids, I'm Cunny. Hold on, I'm coming. I'll sue you for that. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
I could tell she really wanted to read that line too.
She did.
I see you brought me a big package. Is this the first time you've ever touched one of me? It's all good in the hood. Just try grabbing
Oh, that's
this,
good.
I dare you. Looks like we've got someone naughty in our midst. My uterus. Nice fever. Nice crotchy. Oh, we're gonna have a wonderful day. Pardon my queef.
That's
There
what I
you
was
go.
waiting for. That's the only one I was waiting for. I kept doing it until
That's
it
the
said
Where is Cunny's uterus?
somewhere outside of
In
her
the
body.
back, I think.
What's
like a
cool about
phantom
these Cunny
uterus.
dolls is that it actually has functioning labia because it has like these weird areas, like the top part is attached to the bottom part, and you can put your hands inside of it like a kangaroo pouch.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
the
what that
best
means.
part. That's the best part of the doll.
You know what that means.
Somebody did
Dude,
write me yesterday and say, why does your Cunny doll not have a fleshlight attachment? I did not respond to that email. I
No
don't need
comment.
I don't need to deal with your fucking fleshlights, bro. I've got my own.
I think I live near one of their assembly plants.
I would go. I'd go for a tour.
Yeah, I should ask.
My wife
Are you
got
not
me a
scared,
flashlight last 2 years ago for my birthday or Christmas or something. It was a good gift.
Mike, are you not scared like some parents or grandparents are gonna buy Cunny thinking it's cute and giving it to their kids?
Oh, look at your little dolly. It does say squeeze me to hear me talk, and then it says Cunny on the back of the sticker. See? Buy
it at
yours
Target.
now on our website. Made in China.
And at
And see how
Target.
fast we delivered after we made the update.
Yeah.
Yep.
When was the last time Running with Scissors had anything right when they released it? Literally
So
never.
fast.
But we were so excited about the Cunny doll. I love her, mostly because she's the voice of my wife. Buy one
After you
now.
get divorced.
Postalgames.com.
Wait, who on the team designed it? Shout out to
Andy.
Andy.
shout out to Andy. Yeah, freaking good job.
And then we got the stickers. See how
She's like,
sexual?
Yeah, I love the freaking sticker.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. And then we have Lizzie and Larry. This
I
is
designed Lizzie
and Larry.
based on the design of Larry.
Lizzie and Larry. They look like Mr. Krabs' kids.
His horribly deformed kids.
Now, if I could just get the same guy to voice Larry the Crab that voices Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, we got to get him from the Quantic Dream people.
What's his name? Why do I keep forgetting his name?
I forget his name too.
He's on Billions, too.
Oh,
Plays the Attorney General on Billions.
well then.
I think we can get it.
He does a
He
lot
seems
of
like a good
voices on
sport.
Clone Wars, too. He does a bunch of Star Wars voices.
Like Mr. Krabs.
Like Mr. Krabs. He did not
Anakin
voice.
Levi.
He did not voice Mr. Krabs in the Battle for Bikini Bottom, though.
Well,
We've discussed this before, though.
Wait, have you seen the new SpongeBob movie with Keanu Reeves?
No, which is weird because
Yeah.
I've seen every SpongeBob.
It's
movie.
so good. It's the best one. It's on Netflix.
Oh, what the
Sponge-
fuck?
The art is as good or even better than the Spider-Verse. It's very like stylized, and I'm not gonna. There's a lot of cameos in the movie from like rappers and famous people. I'm not gonna
Is
spoil you,
is
but
the Hoff back?
please tell me he is.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. but
Oh,
All right.
Watch it. It's good.
SpongeBob.
It's called Sponge on the Run. I think.
Man,
Sponge on the Run.
Right.
Uh,
It was supposed to be
the SpongeBob movie.
I'll be
was
honest, it's not on Netflix in America.
It is in Japan. Yeah.
Fuck
Okay.
you.
It was supposed to be in theaters, but because of COVID, they had to push it to Netflix.
I'm
Sponge on the Run.
trying to figure
Japan
out
has
how to
everything.
watch it. Oh, cool. Here it's going to be on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Paramount
Right.
Plus. Yay.
So here's what I'm going to do. Pirate it.
Yay!
Fuck
No, but it's-
Plus.
God.
the movie is freaking amazing. The movie is really good, dude. Like, it's great.
Oh, it's CBS All Access. That's what.
Yeah,
Paramount
that they're
Plus
becoming
is.
Paramount Plus and trying to actually have more than just CBS shows on the platform.
Maybe it's worth 1 month, and I can blow through Picard and the rest of Discovery and watch the SpongeBob movie. But I won't be able to watch it here till March 4th.
That's my birthday.
Just pirate it. Yeah, watch it. We can do a watch party for Steven's birthday. We all watch
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
I'll watch SpongeBob and talk
Yeah.
about it.
That is
The
the,
whole-
goal. Yes.
The whole team.
SpongeBob team birthday for Steven.
Yeah.
I
The whole
fucking-
team on Zoom.
That the way streaming rights work around the world really bother me. Actually,
Yeah.
it's like when Expanse was out here on Sci-Fi, but it was Netflix all over the world, and it didn't go onto Netflix around the world for like 8 months until after it debuted on Sci-Fi. Like, do they
And what
really
was
think
it?
people are gonna wait?
And what was it like? Couldn't our Canadian friends stream Tenet?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they could stream Letterkenny the day before we can. So.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
You think
It's
I
their-
waited
their
a
show.
day? You think I waited 1 day? I did.
One
Yeah, but
day.
you guys get HBO Max before everyone. We don't have HBO Max in
Not
Europe. or-
if you have a Roku, then you don't get HBO Max.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
on.
really?
It's on Roku now.
Oh, they got it. What about
Yeah, it's like the last couple weeks.
what about Amazon Fire Sticks? Do they have it?
Don't know. I don't have one. Of
Yeah,
those.
there wasn't an HBO Max for my Fire Stick. I have a Fire Stick in my TV that's like in my little gym at home, and my wife was like, Can I watch Insecure up there?" And I was like, "No." You have to use the iPad. It's just the way it is. There is no HBO Max app. There is an HBO Go app.
Yeah.
An HBO Now app.
Yeah.
Ugh. Technology has caused a problem.
Well, only
PS5s,
one.
Xboxes still hard to come by. Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried in a while.
They are. No, they said AMD, the parts they need to make the consoles, they're gonna be out of stock until summer, at least until the summer.
Until the
You already
summer.
have a PS5, Mike?
And here.
I don't.
Of course.
I still want to play Spider-Man, but I can't. My PS4.
Yeah, but when
is a
you
piece of
when you
shit.
get it, more games are gonna be out and they're gonna be cheaper. So
Well, in that case, I'll
Yeah,
just
so
keep
it's a
waiting.
win for you.
yeah.
How about I keep waiting until PS6 comes out and then I can get a PS5?
Yeah.
Well, at least
Wait
I
for
got
the
an Xbox.
emulator. on
At least I
PC.
got an Xbox. Okay,
Yeah. It's a win.
it's a half a win. It's a half a win.
Next
CD
box in the bag.
Project shuts down Keanu Reeves sex mod.
Yes.
And,
I did not even
They
see
just
there was
want
a
to
sex
protect their
mod.
actors.
Keanu Reeves sex mod. I mean, was it just
We're
like
going
any
to-
other sex scene in Cyberpunk, except they just put Keanu Reeves going?
Yeah, that's probably how they
"Oh."
did it. But the CDPR was like, we don't want you using likenesses of real people in this way.
Fuck
I see.
that.
Yeah.
If you don't
Are we
want to be
putting,
virtually fucked, don't be in a PC game.
Are we putting Keanu Reeves in Postal 4?
Sure, why
yeah,
not?
we can make
If
fun
he-
of him
if he
like we
wants
did with
to.
Tinklage.
Yeah.
We can just put his band's music in. We'll put some Dog Star in the game.
Some wild stallions.
Some futuristic Postal DLC.
That's right.
Also
We already
on
got our
2077.
Night Drive music in Coney Island, so
Yeah.
now we just need to make it a little bit more moody in there.
John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah. John
Johnny
Wick.
Wicked.
John
Wicked.
Dick.
Someone kills Champ.
John Dick.
John Dick.
Yeah.
There's got to be a John Dick porn. There has to be.
I gotta search that.
Someone made a GTA 2 clone called Glitch Punk. Did you post this in the chat a while back?
I did not, I think.
Because I swear I saw this. Glitch Punk.
I did.
Steam. Oh, it's on Steam. Early access Q2.
I personally, I started playing GTA from the first one, and I hated seconds. So, but at the same time, I like this. I like what they've done with these new projects.
Did you play Liberty City Stories
Yes.
on your Nintendo DS?
I even played the Chinatown Wars one, and also GTA Advance, which sucked.
I love Chinatown Wars. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I like
You
that
like
one.
that because you live in Japan.
Ah,
No, but I played that. I played that when I was like merely a human being. I was just a little baguette.
You're
Like,
just a
baguettes.
little baguette shoved up someone's ass
The
back in
larval form of
France.
French people.
exactly.
Freedom fries, bitch.
Baguettes.
Once Postal 4 is out on Ouya and Stadia, we are safe. Like
N-Gage, actually. It's coming out for the N-Gage.
engaged.
Yes.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier boy.
It'll be on pregnancy test.
750 million free games were claimed on Epic Games last year. I'm guessing that means about 749 million of them have not been played.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
I've been
I
playing some of
haven't
my free
played
games.
any of them.
I did play, what's it called? Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2.
And Battlefront 2 was big, like 17 millions, I think they said downloaded last week.
Is it even
Yeah.
worth playing? Like,
Well, for
No.
free.
The game is great now. It wasn't back then, but now the game is freaking great.
like you can just
Yeah.
play through it without cooling
No,
down or
well-
buying loot boxes?
Oh, there's no more loot boxes in the game. They took all the microtransactions out, and now when you buy the game, everything is unlocked directly, except like 2 skins. So
And is it just a multiplayer game, or is it
no,
there a campaign?
there's a campaign which
Yeah.
it's not very good, but the multiplayer is kind of like a skinned like Battlefield, like Star Wars skin.
Oh, got it.
But it's like a spaceship mode only, or like a Jedi only, and you can just you can choose. Yeah.
All right,
It's fun.
fine. I'll check it out. You talked me into it. I did get
Intriguing.
it that day. I do have to address something that somebody just asked. Someone asked about Postal 4 and GeForce Now. It's not that it's not available. It's that Steam is not available on GeForce Now right now. And that's not because it was pulled. There's just some permissions issues, allegedly. So supposedly Steam will be back on GeForce Now soon enough. That said, I am still very far up NVIDIA's ass about getting Postal 4 actually added to GeForce Now, because it's
So
very
please don't
fucking
blame us.
aggravating that it's not. And yes, I have been trying to bug them about it almost every day for 6 months now. So if you're bothered by it, assume that I'm more bothered by it. So at some point, it will be fully available.
Yeah. So send the emails to NVIDIA, not us,
Right.
about that.
Tweet
Postal
at
4
GeForce Now.
And
I hope,
just
yeah.
Postal 4 is just a little volatile right now, so
Mm.
NVIDIA is protecting their customers
To the
by
moon!
not allowing it to be played.
No, that's bullshit. Postal 2 is volatile, bro, and it's right on there, okay? That shit is held together with fucking sticks. Probably crashes
It's
half
duct
the
tape.
time, and they let it fly.
Yeah, but the game is so fun. You can like, I don't know, I don't care. Like Postal 2 is so fun. Even back in the day when I was playing it, like in 2004, like I had so much fun on it.
Back
and I
when you
didn't
were a
really
baby
care.
baguette.
I don't even remember how I got the game because it wasn't. It was like
Oh, you pirated it. You just don't want to tell me because I'll fuck you up.
no, but I was like a little baby. Like
I'll fly to
playing on-
Japan. I'll fly to Japan. I will team up with the Yakuza. I will find you, and I will fuck you up.
I'm hiding in my
Let's
bomb
make
shelter.
I will
and-
buy the hardest baguette I can find in all of Tokyo.
Let me show you my ultimate weapon right there.
Oh, you have a baguette just sitting on your desk.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's going to get some French bread real quick.
There it is.
My God.
Oh my god.
He actually has baguette pillows. That's how French he is.
That's so French.
My
Zoot
God.
allure.
You're very French.
The baguette lord, they are here.
Are those your
Those
little
look so
girlfriends?
realistic.
Are those your little waifus?
Those are
Yeah,
his
they are.
children.
Baguette.
My little waifu baguette.
I get my carbs.
What the fuck is that, Pedro?
Sorry.
His mama dropping glasses.
Yes.
Tell your mother we
Mama
said
Pe-
hi.
Mama Pedro.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Mrs.
Well-
Santos.
Mrs. Santos.
That is she from Los Santos, perchance?
Yes. Yes, we are all from the parody of Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
I know none of you have watched The Expanse, but the last episode of
Yes.
season 5 comes out next week. I'm sick
I
of
gotta
you
watch
guys.
that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Already?
Yeah.
All I
I'm very sick of
care
you
about
guys.
is Better Call Saul.
And I haven't even
bad.
watched this season of it. Every night, me and the wife were like, we should start Better Call Saul. And I'm like, "Mm."
Dude, it's so good. Watch it. It's so
I know,
great.
I know. I need some more Giancarlo Esposito in my life.
I got my Walter White tattoo right here.
Did you do that
Really?
yourself with your other
No.
hand?
With
I
your
could have.
non-dominant hand?
Is that
Yeah.
Walter White or is it Heisenberg?
No, it is. It's Eisenberg. Yeah.
Got it. You need a hat. Does he have a hat?
No, I'm just gonna do a little pen on it. Yeah.
Just a little paint.
wait,
They
I
did
know
start
what-
filming. What are you saying, Yaf?
I know we already moved on from the free games on Epic, but I just really quick want to shout out Crying Sons. That one's probably my favorite.
Crying Sons.
It's
Sounds like
it's-
crickets from the rest of us.
It's kind of like 2.5D pixel art style roguelite, but it's like Dune, and you're in a big galaxy, and it's pretty neat. Most, like, the whole game except for combat takes place from like the bridge, and the view screen is like most of the screen, so it's all. I like games that tie in their user interface to the actual what's happening in the game. That's like
What's
a
the name of
a
the
weakness
game?
of mine. Crying Sons.
Crying Sons. I'll check it.
It's a cool
Does it
game.
mean? Do you like FTL?
It's kind of like FTL.
Okay.
I like it more
Oh,
than
that's
FTL
good.
because I'm a bit of a I'm a snob when it comes to graphics sometimes, but
Cool. Thanks for
I
talking
like
about that.
FTL.
you're welcome.
Did I check it out?
Anytime.
Thanks for the topic. Lumberjack, lumberyaff, lumberjack yaffy,
Big Foley.
Mick Foley. You just wear a fucking beard and you're in, man. Fucking Hell in
Yeah.
a Cell.
My beard sucks.
He's gone off the top of the Hell in a Cell.
Mike, is that your Corona beard, or did you have it before?
My COVID beard. I mean, I grow
Post-corona.
beards all the time. This one I've decided I'm going to keep for a while because it's probably littered with COVID.
Can you
Right.
donate it to me?
Can I cut a little piece off and mail it to you?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
A little soul
Yes.
patch.
Just
Sign it.
I'll take my
Just
flavor
to fill
saver
it
off right here.
Right here, in the goatee.
Oh, you just want a couple of the grays?
Yes.
A couple of my fabulous grays.
Yeah.
Mando started filming, boys. New season of Mando
Yeah.
started filming. Season 3 coming in hot. What the fuck is it going to be about? It's going to be about Mandalorian lore
The
this
dark
time.
saber.
It's going to be about the
Dark
dark
saber.
saber
I know.
and Concord Dawn.
Luke and Grogu.
I hope we
training.
get to see Concord Dawn live action.
Will they find one of the ancient dragon droids, or are those out of the canon? Forget it.
I mean, there
we'll
is no
see.
out of the canon when it comes to Jon Favreau. He will find the most obscure Legends stuff and just throw it in there for whatever reason. Canon is what Favreau and Filoni say it is now. Disney's like, sorry, Legends decanonized, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
I'm actually reading the Darth Plagueis book right now, and hey, tell your mom to shut up, Pedro. Mute your fucking microphone. I'm reading the Darth Plagueis book right now, and some good shit. I would like to see some more of that. I'd like to see some good, some dark side stuff. I'm really excited for that
So now,
dark side.
now when people ask, you can say that you have heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
I've heard that. Well, I'm not done with it, so I
Okay.
haven't finished the whole tragedy. I'm like 3/4 of the way. I think I have like 5 hours left in the book. But Plagueis is injured now, so I'm assuming that Sidious kills him.
Tragic.
I'm assuming the tragedy befalls Plagueis the Wise because he's playing with things that some might consider unnatural. And Sidious is, he's gaining power. So we should just rename this the Star Wars podcast.
I'm excited about the Obi-Wan show, though.
It's a limited series.
Okay.
6 episodes. That's all. But I feel like that's fine because there can't be that much that he did waiting
between
waiting for Luke to grow up. I mean, we did see him fight Maul to the death.
That's what I want. I want more Maul.
Yeah.
It is dead in Solo at the end. So.
Well, you would hope that they're gonna deal with that whole thing in something. Like
they better do it.
I mean, obviously we know Maul dies again.
Right.
Maybe. Who knows? Nobody's really dead in the Star Wars universe. But there's obviously a bunch of shit with him in control of that that cartel. What's the cartel called in Solo? That Daenerys Stormborn works for? Nobody knows. Because we all saw Solo one time.
Los Oscuros. I forgot.
Los Oscuros? Is that what they are?
Yeah, that's what they are.
Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah, Pollos Hermanos in space.
See.
I think our last topic is obviously the most important topic, is that the new Mighty Ducks is coming out in March as well.
Quack.
Triple D, boy! But the news this week was that Riley from Letterkenny is going to be playing one of the coaches.
Ooh.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's got Emilio, obviously. And Riley from Letterkenny. I looked through the cast, and that's all I knew.
I want to watch that.
Hopefully, all the people they hired are actual decent skaters and hockey players so that it's more believable as a hockey fan. You know, like when you're watching Miracle, they actually only hired hockey players other than the goalie.
Slapshot?
They were definitely skating. Suzanne sucks pussy! I do love that movie. I do love it. So anyway, Mighty Ducks coming to Disney Plus. Another series that Yaffe can't watch because you didn't buy another copy of Postal 4.
I just gotta bug my in-laws.
So yeah,
I haven't worked up the courage.
Buy copies of Postal 4 so Yaffe can pay his bills.
Yeah, buy Postal 4, guys. We're out of topics, so unless you guys got something to talk about, I think we
HBO Max.
Ask us questions.
I could talk about Crying Sons again if you want.
No, next topic.
You really liked it the first time. You seemed like you.
What about Matthew?
Let's talk about HBO Max releasing all of their movies this year.
Oh yes, we didn't bring up Godzilla. That's Godzilla versus Kong. That trailer came out. It looked interessante.
Well,
one is chunky and one is monkey.
I love that 4 seconds in, it's called Kong versus Godzilla, but 4 seconds in, you see Mecha Godzilla in the trailer.
And I'm curious, why is Godzilla a bad guy all of a sudden? I thought he was.
No, I think the trailer might be edited in a way that they make us think he is bad, but I think they're gonna fight, and at the end they're gonna team up and fight.
Do you think they're gonna make love?
Sweet love.
It's like Superman.
The King Dong. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't in the trailer? Wasn't he also fighting one of those multi-headed things? Didn't they show that?
It might not be one of those things where there's a bad guy and a good guy. There's just different points of view.
Right.
Maybe.
To me, the Jedi are evil.
Or different points of view.
See, you can always find a reference from the prequels that just sound awful out loud, and they were even more awful in the movie. From my point of view, this podcast is over.
Well,
I guess we're over.
I think we've all learned a valuable lesson.
Are we?
Well, I think it's 5 a.m. now for Baguette Boy. So
I'm never tired. We can go.
I don't sleep. I do Japanese cocaine all night.
Can you sing songs?
What are you guys thinking about the Snyder Cut coming out in March?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, weren't speaking of Godzilla vs Kong, that's the big popular one, right? Is Godzilla's like standing over Kong, and Kong says, "Save Mothra."
Please save Mothra. Yes, I actually think what they should do is while they're fighting, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers should come in, and we can just
Yes.
have like and Jax Teller in
Let's
Pacific
get Kamen
Rim.
Rider up in it.
What?
Get Kamen Rider up in there.
All of them. We need just any movie that has what are those big? What do they call them?
Beetleborgs.
No, what is the Japanese word for
Kaiju?
giant? Yeah, kaiju. We need a movie that incorporates all of them.
Right.
That's what I think. And even bring back Lizard Godzilla. I think Lizard Godzilla needs a redux. I think we didn't get enough
Godzilla
of it.
Earth.
Yeah, like Matthew
Planet
Broderick.
Godzilla.
Matthew Broderick riding the back of Lizard Godzilla.
Oh.
I think that's what I want. Tons of
I'm
little.
pretty excited for the movie, but it might suck. I don't know. I think like the last one was okay, but
Is that the
too
one
much-
with Heisenberg? Was Heisenberg in the last one, or was
No,
that
that's
two of them?
that was the first one with
Oh,
Heisenberg.
the last one was the one with 11 in it, right?
Yeah,
Right,
she's
yeah.
in this one too.
Got it.
Right.
Millie
But-
Bobby. She looks like a young Princess Leia.
Yeah,
Right,
kinda,
I've seen
a little
that,
bit.
She looks more like a young Princess Leia than actually young Princess Leia's child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, she does. Yeah.
They need Sebastian Stan, Millie Bobby Brown to make a Han and Leia love story show on Disney Plus.
Well,
Patent pending, Disney. You heard it here first.
That's right. You gotta pay for it.
You might own the characters, but we said it.
We come up with the ideas. I'm an ideas man, Michael. Oh, that's an Arrested Development reference. You guys probably don't get that. Okay, I'm calling this podcast now. Go to sleep, Matt.
Never. I'm never sleeping.
Thank
He's
you
in
for
Japan.
tuning in to episode 30 of the I Regret Nothing podcast by GameStop. Hold it. Don't sell it. Fuck the man. Eat the rich. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Elliot.
Bonsoir.
Boa noite.